Check it out, guys. So Bed Bath & Beyond stock ended up taking off this morning all the way to the mid 30 cents. You guys can see right here we hit 34 cents after starting off the day at about 29, roughly 30 cents. And now when I'm making this video at about 11:45 a.m., it is back to about 31 cents. So we're going to quickly break down Bed Bath & Beyond stock in this video, talk about their upcoming earnings, and we're going to go over what I'm looking to do with the stock. And later in the video, we're going to break down the markets and talk about where everything is trading right now. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 free stocks from Moomoo using that link down below. Once you open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock. If you deposit at least $100, you get 4 more stocks totaling 5 stocks. And listen to this, if you deposit at least $1,000, you get another 10 stocks totaling 15 free stocks. So if you want to help out the channel and you want some free money, use that Moomoo link down below. And now let's dive into it. So again, guys, this morning Bed Bath & Beyond stock ended up taking off, and at one point it was up, I think, 15%, which honestly isn't much considering what I think could happen in the next couple of weeks here with a huge squeeze that I know a lot of people are predicting. But hey, 15% is still 15%, and now we are roughly at 31 cents because, again, like I said, we closed at roughly 29 cents yesterday. We had that 15% pop, and now we've given back a good amount of those gains. But you guys can see here on the intraday chart, we are technically at this point holding a higher low on this time frame. You guys can see right here, boom, boom, you guys see that? And if I draw the trend line out, technically we are fighting, the bulls are fighting right now to maybe make another move. And if we do start to break, let's say, past these moving averages right now, which we are struggling to break past the 180 and the 50 SMAs here on the one day, 1 minute chart. But if we do start to break, let's say, past 31.5 cents, maybe 32 cents, that's where this could start to make another run, maybe back towards the intraday high and maybe even past that level. So I'm going to set my alert at 32 cents. Let me do that now. Markets at or above here on Bed Bath & Beyond. And again, that's where we need to break. And now that I'm looking at this, we have a wedge clear as day here on the intraday chart. Again, we're making higher lows, but at the same time, clearly, we're making lower highs. Again, 34 cents, 33 cents, 32.5, and now we're at what, 31, almost in the mid 31 cent range. So we're in this wedge. We have to pick direction. We have to wait and see what direction we end up picking. We break 32 cents, 35 cents could be next. Maybe we start running towards 40 cents plus at that point. But of course, if we fall through 30 cents again, guys, we can be back to another all-time low, which you guys probably know Bed Bath & Beyond stock has been making all-time lows essentially every day over these last couple of weeks. And the all-time low, I think, as of now is right around 29, 28 cents, right in that ballpark. And if we want to see a legitimate reversal on Bed Bath & Beyond, we have to start stacking the higher lows and the higher highs, which we're just not doing that quite yet. We're trying to, fight on the intraday chart, but once you pull back the layers a little bit and look at the 4-hour chart, we're still clearly in a straight up downtrend, and who knows if and who knows when this will ever break. I mean, we have to be patient. We have earnings coming up tomorrow pre-market, which let me confirm that. Yeah, tomorrow on the 12th, pre-market is when they're reporting earnings, and we'll see how those earnings end up playing out. And of course, guys, you can see on the 4-hour chart, we're still well under the 50, well under the 180 SMA. And again, to form some sort of a breakout, we have to make these higher lows, higher highs, which we're just not showing any signs of that yet. And we have to be patient. We have to watch out for it and see how that ends up playing out. And let me pull up the live, or not the live news tab. Let me pull up Safari very quickly. There we go. By the way, if you guys are finding value in this video, you like this type of content, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Stas Talks Money, link down below. We're actually doing a $100 giveaway once we hit 1,000 subs. So if you want $100, go subscribe to Stas Talks Money. Valuable content on there as always. So right now, Bed Bath & Beyond stock is $131 million market cap. You guys can see that right here. And I think the all-time high on the market cap was maybe 20 billion, 15 billion. I forget exactly what it was. We'll talk about that maybe in another video. So right now it's at $131 million. Of course, trailing 12 months EPS, they've lost 14 cents almost per, or $14 rather, a lot different than 14 cents. They've lost $14 in the last trailing 12 months, which is just not good at all. And for earnings coming up, up again tomorrow in the morning. They're projected to do, let me show you guys this to give you a refresher before the numbers actually come out. They're looking to do EPS on average based on 6 analysts, negative $1.67. The low estimate's negative $2.82, and the high estimate only has them losing a quarter when last year they lost 92 cents per share. So expect it to be right around $1.70 in the red based on the 6 analysts here. That's the average estimate for EPS. And for revenue, coming down here a little bit, let me show you guys this. The average estimate for revenue is $1.38 billion based on 6 analysts. The low estimate is $1.2 billion, and the high estimate is $1.63 billion, which has them down 32.5% for sales growth year over year. Well, not really sales growth, sales decline, which of course is very bad, and it's not surprising considering Bed Bath & Beyond is on the verge of bankruptcy. They're struggling as a company. Obviously, their revenue growth is not going to be good. It's going to be declining, and of course, they're losing money hand over fist as the company is really right now, this is their last-ditch effort to pretty much stay in business. So let's go back over here to the chart very quickly, guys. And you probably know I bought more Bed Bath & Beyond stock yesterday. I'm not sure if you guys caught that video, but I did buy more at 29.5 cents, was it? I bought another 1,000 shares, and I brought my average cost down to, I think, 40 cents or 41 cents. Let me pull up the notes from yesterday. Let's see here. Yeah, I bought another 1,000 shares at roughly 29.5 cents, bringing my average cost down to 41 cents. And mind you guys, I've been getting a lot of comments like, Stas, you're buying a bankrupt company. I understand that. Trust me, I understand what I'm doing here, and that's why I'm using the very speculative side of my portfolio to buy Bed Bath & Beyond shares. That's what I'm doing, guys, and I'm keeping it real. I'm not BSing you guys. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just being honest with you all. I'm using the spec side of my portfolio. I'm buying Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm looking to buy maybe a total of 5,000 shares before it's all said and done. And if it goes to 0, so be it. If it goes to $10, all right, fantastic. And we'll see how it ends up playing out, of course, in the meantime. But just realize, guys, I'm in this. I'm holding on. And if it goes to 0, so be it. I'm riding it down to the ground. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you haven't got up to 15 stocks yet for Moomoo, what are you waiting for? Use that link down below. Get your free money. And now let's quickly take a look at the stock market, which right now, guys, it's currently about noon on the East Coast. It is not looking too pretty. Well, I guess, actually, no, that's not true. The NASDAQ's not looking too pretty, but everything else is doing pretty well. We have the Russell up 0.75%. The S&P's up 0.1. We have the Dow up 0.3. The NASDAQ's down 0.6, but we have the VIX down 1.4%, back into the high teens. The VIX right now is at about 1870, all right? As we have gold and silver both moving up. Gold's up 0.8%. Silver's currently up 1.25%. Not too bad at all, as gold's back over 2,000 an ounce, and we have silver starting to push back into the 25 per ounce range, which of course is really good considering, if I pull up silver and show you guys this is at, well, it was at a big resistance at 25 bucks, which was a resistance from a couple months ago. Now we're breaking out of that point, and on the 3-year chart, you guys can see we're starting to take out the downwards channel, which of course is a really good sign for the bulls. And let's see what SPY's doing. Last I checked, it was chopping around, where was it? 409, yeah, 407, 410. Now it looks like it's starting to go towards 410. In fact, we are at 410 on the dot pretty much now that I'm filming this video. We just need to break out of that pre-market high. If we take out that pre-market high being about 410.85, 411, that's where we can start to get a huge breakout on SPY, maybe back towards 412.75, which you guys know was the high from last week. And if that were to break, guys, 415.16, the highs from February, that's where this could be going. So that's a quick breakdown, guys, on SPY, the overall markets very quickly, and a rundown on Bbby, Bed Bath & Beyond, and kind of what it's been up to so far today. So if you all found value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo, up to 15 stocks from Moomoo, linked right down below. You could also get 12 stocks from Webull, and you guys can join my Patreon if you want, link down below. You get access to my Discord chat, my Patreon portfolio, you get access to my charts throughout the day, and me throughout the day if you guys want to. That's linked down below on Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.